Gertrude Steins, Tended Buttons. Part 3. Rooms. Act so that there's no use in a sense. A wide action is not a wheat. A preparation is given to the ones preparing. They do not eat who mention silver and sweet. There was an occupation. A whole center and a border make hanging a way of dressing, which is not why there is a voice, is the remains of an offering. There was no rental.
You have nothing to fear but clowns themselves.
So the tune, which is there a little piece to play, and the exercise is all there, is of a fast. The tender and the true that makes no wheat and hue is the time that is questioned to adopt. To begin placing, there is no wagon, there is no change lighter. It was done. And then the spreading, that was not accomplishing, that needed standing. And yet the time was not so difficult, and they were not all in a place. They had no change. They were not respected. They were that. They did so much in the matter and to show that the settlement was not convincing. It was spread there. Any change was in the ends of the center. A heap was heavy. There was no change. The instance of there being more is an instance of more. The shadow is not shining in the way there is a blackness. The truth has come. There is a disturbance. Dressing to a baker's boy means that there will be very much a changing, and anyway, what is the use of a covering to a door? There is a use. They are double. A shine is that which when covered changes permission. An enclosure blends with the same, that is to say, that is blending. A blend is that which holds no mice, and it is not because of a floor, it's because of nothing. It's not in a vision. A fact is that when place was replaced, all was left that was stored, and all was retained that would satisfy more than another. The question is this: it is possible to suggest more to replace a thing. This question and this perfect denial does make the time change all the time. The sister was not a mister. Was this a surprise? It was. The conclusion came when there was no arrangement. Was not all the time there was a question. Surprise. Decision was. Replacing a casual acquired. When there was no arrangement. Ordinary not all the time. There was a question. Replacing a casual acquired with an ordinary doctor does not make a little sign of an entrance. Is the one that makes it alive. If it was smaller, it was not alive, and if it was not smaller than a table, was bigger. A table was much bigger, very much bigger. Changing that made nothing bigger. It did not make anything bigger little. It did not hinder wood from being used as a ladder. And this was so charming. Harmony is so essential. Is there pleasure when there is a passage? That is when every room is open. Every room is open when there are not four. There were there, and surely there were four. There were two together. There is no resemblance. The time came when there was a birthday. Every day was no excitement, and a birthday was added. It was added on Monday. This made the memory clear. This, which was speech, showed the chair in the middle where there was cooker. Startling a starving husband is not disagreeable. The reason that nothing is hidden is that there is no suggestion of silence. No song is said. A lesson is of consequence. Blind and weak and organized and worried and betrothed and resumed and also asked fast, blind always asked and organized and worried and never startled and not also asked fast, blind and always organized and worried and not never startled and not always asked fast, and always asked rather than frequency and never so startled and not all when hair brushes which is no rather than frequent that is not so certainly when hair brushing is added. That is quiet. That's certainly. Silence is not indicated by any mood. Less is indicated by a mood. More is not indicated, is intro. So sullen and so low, so much resignation, so much refusal, and so much place for a lower and an upper, so much and yet more silence. Why is not snipping a feet? Why is not an end when there is some discharge? There never is. Time when there is not a question is only sleep. When there is a shower, any little thing is water. A can containing a curtain is a solid sentimental usage. The trouble in both eyes does not come from the same symmetrical carpet. It comes from there being no more disturbance than little pain. This does show the deep, it shows calm. A measure is that which put up so that shows the length has still constriction. Tidiness is not delicacy. It does not destroy the whole piece. Certainly nothing has been measured and nothing has been cut off. And even if that has been lost, there is a name. No name is signed and left over. Not any space is fitted so that moving is about plentiful. Why is there so much resignation in a package? Why is there rain? All the same change has come. There is no bell to ring. A package and a filter and even a funnel. All this together make a scene. And supposing the question arises, is hairly curly, it is dark and dusty. Supposing that question arises, is brushing necessary? It is. The whole special smoothness commences there. There is no delusion. Why is a pale white not paler than blue? Why is a connection made by a stove? Why is the example is mentioned not shown to be the same? Why is there no adjustment between the place and the separate attention? Why is there a choice in gambling? Why is there no necessary dose table? Why is there a single piece of any color? Why is there that sensible silence? Why is there the resistance in a mixture? Why is there no poster? Why is there that in the window? Why is there no suggester? Why is there no window? Why is there no oyster closer? Why is there a circular diminisher? Why is there a batter? Why is there no scraper? Why is there a dinner? Why is there a bell ringer? Why is there a duster? Why is a section of a similar resemblance? Why is there that Caesar? Salt. Salt, which is a wind, is not rain. The silence chokes speech. South, which is a wind, is not rain. The silence chokes speech. South, which is a wind, is not rain. The silence chokes speech. Does it not? Giving it away, not giving it away. Is there any difference? Giving it away,
I'm
not giving it away.
English.
Exercise is alright when there are rooms and no vacancy. Exercise is alright when there is a package. Exercise is alright anyway, and nanny curtain in wholesale. Curtain diminish and ample space shows vanish. Any smile is third, and any coat is a sample. Is there any use in changing more doors than there are committees? This question is so often asked that the square shows that there are blotted. It is so very agreeable to hear a voice and to see all the signs of that expression. Cadences, real cadences, and a quiet cough. Careful and cured, cake and sober, all accounts and mixture. A guess at anything is righteous. Should there be a call, there will be a voice. Cadences, real cadences, and a quiet cadences. Real careful and cured, quiet call. Cake and sober. Careful, all accounts and cake and sober. A guess at anything is righteous. I guess should there be a call, there will be a voice. Should there be a call, a line in lines, a single line and a stairway, a rigid cook, no cooking, no face, all the same that is higher than that another thing. If that means saying, remember, looking into a place that was hanging and was visible looking into this place and seeing a chair did not mean that it certainly did not cause constipation. And yet that a melody that was wide for a tune when it struck off. This shows. Why is that education? That is education because the two tables with their folding are not tied together with a ribbon. String is used, and string being used there is a necessity for another, and another one not being used to hearing that shows no ordinary use of evening. And yet, there is no disgrace in looking, none of all. This came to separate when there was simple selection of an entire preoccupation. Currents. Currents are not in the air and on the floor, and in the door and behind the currents are not in the air and not showing not in the air, which is master has soothing a space to view not dull, but there is plenty of master, and yet is master has his master is not, and there is plenty of smart, and yet change is in a current, and yet is there is not, no hype is not, and there is change, smart, change, and change is in a religion, any religion, a kingdom religion, a relying in a surface and a servicing decision, and a creature and a question and a syllable in answer, and more counting and no quarrel, and a single scientific statement, and no darkness, and no questions, and an earned administration and a single set of sisters, and an outline and no blisters, and the section seeing yellow, and the center having spelling, and no solitude, and no quaintness, and yet solid, quiet, so solid, the single surface centered, and the question in the placard, and the singularity. Is there a singularity, and the singularity, why there is a question, and the singularity is why is the surface outrageous, why is it beautiful, why is not when there is no doubt, why is anything vacant, why is not disturbed, a center with no virtue, why is it when it is, and why is it when it is, and there is no doubt that the singularity shows. This is a sound, and obligeness, more obligeness leads to harmony in excitation. The change is mercenary that settles whitening the coloring in serving t-shirts. Where there is metal, and making yellow, and yellow every color in a shade which expresses new trade. Why is a monster an awkward, quite awkward, and little design which is flowered, and is not strange and yet has a visible writing? This is not shown all the time, but at once. After that it rests. When it is, and where is it in place? No change is not needed. That shows sugar, any sugar. Anger, every anger. Sugar, lover, any sermon, sugar. Lover. Anger, Sainter, every anger. Tractor. Lover, sermon, lover. Sainter, sugar, any sugar. Anger, all order is in a measure. Sugar, any sugar. Anger, sugar, any sugar. Anger, sugar, any sugar. Anger, sugar, any sugar. Anger, sugar, any sugar. Anger. To consider a lecture, to consider it well, is so anxious, and so much a charity, and reality supposing that it's brain, and if a subtle, every subtle is usual. Will there not be a chance of legality? The sound is sickness, and the price is purchased and golden. What is golden? A clergyman, a single tax, a currency, and an inner chamber. A bridge, a very small bridge, an allocation, and thunder, any thunder. This is the capture of reversible sizing, and more indeed, more can be casual. This which makes monotony carelessness, make it likely that there is an exchange in principle, and more than that, change in organization. Cloud does change with the movements of the moon, and the quite narrow suggestively. It does, and then, when it is settled, and no sounds differ, then comes the moment when cheerfulness is so assured that there is an occasion. Then is a clean dream, an extravagant turner, secures steady rights, and translates more than translate the authority. Show the choice, make no more mistakes than yesterday. This means clearness. It means a regular notion of exercise. It means than that. It means leaking counting. It means more than that. It does not mean a changing line. Why there is more craving that there is in a mountain? This does not seem strange to one. It does not seem strange to an echo, and more surely is in there not being a hate. Why is there so much useless suffering? Why is there? Any wet weather means an open window. What is attaching eating, anything that is violent at cooking and shows weather is the same in the end. And why is there more use in something in all that? Any wet weather means an open window. What is attaching any wet weather, anything that is violent at cooking. What is attaching eating, the same anything that is violent. And why is there more use weather is the same in the all that? And why is there more use in something in all that? Surprise, the only surprise has no occasion. It is an ingredient. The whole section is one season. Surprise, the only surprise has no occasion. It is an ingredient. And the whole section is one season. Surprise, the only surprise has no occasion. It is an ingredient. And the whole section is one season. Surprise, the only surprise has no occasion. It is an ingredient, and the whole section is one season. A light in the moon, the only light is on Sunday. What was the sensible decision? The sensible decision was that, notwithstanding many declarations and more music, notwithstanding the choice and the torch of a collection, notwithstanding the celebration hat and a vacation, and even more noise than cutting, notwithstanding Europe and Asia and river beering, notwithstanding an elephant and on a strict occasion, not even withstanding more cultivation and sweet seasoning, not even with drowning and with the ocean being encircling, not even with more likeness on any cloud, not even with terrific sacrifice of pedestrianism and a special resolution, not even more likely to be pleasing. The care which the rain is wrong, and the green is grown, and the white is grown. The care with that is a chair and plenty of breathing. The care which that is incredible justice and likeness. All this makes a magnificent asparagus and also a fountain.